Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Brittany. I am a lover of all things makeup and skincare, and today I am so excited because I am doing the if I could only keep one product in each category tag. This was created by Kelly Gooch. She does it every single year, and I just thought it would be so much fun to do and also quite a bit of a challenge. Actually, more of a challenge than I expected it to be in some categories. Some were super easy. I knew exactly right off the bat what I would pick, but some I really struggled with. So if you would like to see which products I would keep in each category, then go ahead and keep on watching. Alright, so the first category is primer, and this one was actually pretty easy for me. I picked the NYX Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer. This is one that I have had in my collection for a very long time. I've gone through about 4 of these. I just really like it. I feel like it makes my makeup last, and it also is a little bit like smoothing, a little bit pore filling, and it also is not drying on my skin. So yeah, I really like it, and this was an easy choice. Alright, the next category is foundation, and this was another super easy choice. This is the Beauty Bakery Instabake Aqua Glass Foundation. If you guys watched my last ranking video of my foundations, then you would have seen how much I love this foundation. It is so good. My favorite foundation in my collection by far, and I had to pick it. Alright, for concealer, this was actually one that I struggled with. I went back and forth between 2 or 3 concealers that are staples in my collection. But I decided on the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer because I feel like this is just the concealer that creases the least on me. It always looks good no matter what foundation, no matter what primer, no matter what I'm using, it always looks good. So this is definitely the one, but it was a struggle because there was several that I was picking between. Alright, so my next product was powder, and I chose the Flower Light Illusion Perfecting Powder. This is actually newer to my collection, but I feel like it does a good job of setting my makeup without making it look heavy. I have to use powder every single day because I have oily combination skin, so if I don't set with powder, my makeup looks a little bit rough. So I'm very thankful to have this powder in my collection because it doesn't get crepey under my eyes, which a lot of pressed powders seem to do, and it just makes my skin look really nice and a little bit more flawless. So very much a fan of this. Alright, the next product is bronzer, and I picked the Fenty Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Bronzer. Now, if you would have told me a year ago that my one bronzer that I would keep in my collection would be a cream bronzer, I would have said you were 100% lying. I was not into cream products even last year, but this bronzer is incredible. It is the perfect undertone for my skin. It looks so nice, and it blends really easily. Actually, today I forgot that this was the bronzer that I was going to be using on my face, and so I powdered before I put this bronzer on, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just ruined my makeup. But I put this on top of the powder, and it still looks just as good as if I would have done it underneath the powder, so just makes me love this bronzer even more knowing that it can work on top of the powder as well. So yes, so good, and I would 100% keep this bronzer. Alright, so the next category is blush, and I chose the Buxom Wanderlust Primer Infused Blush in the shade Seychelles. Seychelles is just the absolute perfect shade because it is a very neutral blush, so it would go with any eye look that you're trying to do. And because this is primer infused, it really does last on the skin a lot longer than a lot of other blushes in my collection. So I am definitely in love with this blush, and I am so happy to have it in my collection, and I would be happy if this was the only blush in my collection, honestly. Alright, so the next category is highlighter, and I chose the Juvia's Place The Tribe Highlighter Volume 3. This highlighter is blinding. It is so beautiful. I feel like it looks so good on my skin. And I love that this comes in multiple shades, so if you have a deeper complexion than me, you can definitely find one that would look really great on your skin tone as well. I am a very big fan of this, and it's one of my favorites. Okay, so for my brows, I always use a brow pencil, and I always use the same brow pencil, and that is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I have the shade Taupe. I love this brow pencil so much, so this was easy because it's the only one that I currently have, so I'd be very happy if this was the only brow pencil I could ever use ever again. Alright, so the next category is brow mascara, and I chose the e.l.f. Wonder Brow. I have the shade Taupe. I really like this. It is pretty new to my collection, honestly, but it just does everything that I want. It keeps my brows looking nice throughout the day. It doesn't make my hairs all crazy because I've got some crazy brow hairs that don't want to sit where they're supposed to, and this one does a good job of that, but it doesn't feel like sticky or like crunchy, and I hate the feeling of crunchy brows. So it still feels like my brows, but it keeps them in place, so love this. All right, so the next category is eyeshadow palette, and this one was a struggle. I wanted a palette that had like half neutrals and half colorful shades because, as you guys can tell, I love a good colorful eye look, but I also don't want to be limited to just colorful looks. There are lots of times where I'm just like, not really feeling it. Let's just do a simple neutral look and get out the door type of a thing. So I pulled out tons of palettes, and this palette I would not call it my favorite palette in my collection, but it is the most versatile palette in my collection, and that is why I chose it. So I chose the Juvia's Place Afrique palette. This color story is just kind of perfect because it does have all of these colorful shades, but it also has quite a few neutral shades, and it has warm tones and cool tones, so I can pretty much do any kind of eye look that I could imagine. It doesn't have like a pink or a purple, but I don't do pink or purple looks that often, so for me that's not something that I would miss. But yeah, this was a struggle, guys. I actually had like 3 other palettes that I had chosen before I chose this, and when I was really sitting down and was about to do my makeup, I was like, wait, this is the obvious choice because this is the kind of colors that I gravitate towards, and that's what I want in my palette selection, is something that I realistically could do an eye look with it every single day and I'd be happy. So yeah, I'm glad I chose this in the end, but it was a struggle to get here. Okay, so this was not a category that Kelly put, but it's important in my makeup collection, and that is mascara primer. I chose the Grande primer. I use this every single day before I apply my mascara, and it makes my mascara look so much better. I feel like my mascara looks longer and fuller, and it's just so good. So I could not live without this, so I had to make a category for it. Oh, and I forgot to say that this was gifted to me through Grande Cosmetics. All right, so the next category is mascara, and I chose the Bare Minerals Strength and Length Serum Infused Mascara. I was sent this through Influencer a few months ago, and I have completely fallen in love with it. I actually think I'm just about ready to have to like get rid of it because it's definitely getting a little bit old, but it's so good that I will definitely be running out to Ulta and picking up another one. The wand is very interesting on this mascara. I feel like it was really intimidating at first, but once I got the hang of it, it does exactly what I would want a mascara to do. It lengthens, it separates, it gives a tiny bit of volume, but not too much. I don't actually love the look of super voluminous lashes because I feel like they look fake, and I still want them to look like my lashes. So I really, really like this mascara, and it would definitely be the one that I would keep. The next category is eyeliner, and I chose the Kaja Wink Stamp Liner. This actually comes in a duo with the Kaja Wink Stamp. This is to do like a winged liner if you are not great at doing wing liner. It's just a stamp and it makes it very easy. These were sent to me as well, but this liner is so good. I literally love it. I kind of wish that they would sell this just on its own because it is that good. It is a felt tip liquid liner, and it isn't too flimsy, which I have realized I hate flimsy liners because then it just kind of gets all over the place and I cannot do my liner that way. I feel like because this isn't as flimsy as a lot of other liners that I have tried before, it's very easy, like if I messed up a small section of liner, to easily kind of go in and fix my mistakes without ruining my eyeliner even more. I have had plenty of moments in my life where I've tried to do a wing and it ends up being just like black liner all over my lid and it's a hot mess, and I've cried and had to redo my makeup like 10 times, and with this liner that has never happened. So I'm very, very happy to have it in my collection, and it's all I need, really. All right, the next category is setting spray, and I picked the Pop Beauty Makeup Magnet Mist. This was also sent to me in PR, but I really love it. It is such a good setting spray. I've actually finished one of these and I have 2 currently in my collection. And I feel like it just does everything that I need in a setting spray. I really like how fine the mist is. And I feel like it sets my makeup really well, makes it last a little bit longer throughout the day. And that's all I really need in a setting spray. So yep, that would be the one I would choose. Okay, so the last product is a lip product. And Kelly always does it where she just chooses one product, not like a lip gloss, a lipstick, and a liquid lipstick, but just one single product. And at first I was like, I don't think I can do that. I have so many lip products, there's just no way. But then I really sat down and thought about it, and I knew that if I could only have one lip product, it would be the Colourpop Lux Lipstick in the shade What's Your Sign. Now, I feel bad even talking about this because I don't think you can get it anymore. I don't know what's going on. It was on the website like 3 months ago, but I don't know if they've just completely gotten rid of it or if it's just one of those things, because Colourpop does these things where if a product isn't available at the time, they just completely like get rid of it off their website, but then it comes back. So this might be one of those products that comes back eventually, and I hope so, because when I run out of this, I'm probably gonna cry. I love this lipstick so much. This shade is honestly perfect. I just love that it's like a brownish nude for like my skin tone, and it looks so good no matter what. If I'm doing a super warm tone look or a super cool tone look, it always looks good. I just love the shade, and I would definitely choose this product. So that one was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. All right, so I believe that is everything. I hope I didn't like forget a product because I get flustered very easily, especially because I'm not like used to filming. Also, I apologize if my lighting is still a little bit weird. I'm trying to figure it out, but I have to film at night because I have 2 kids, and if I try to film during the day while they're awake, you can 100% hear them in the background, and it's not fun for you guys, I'm sure, to like hear kids screaming and playing while I'm trying to talk. So yeah, gotta do what I gotta do. I will eventually figure this lighting situation out. I feel like it gets better every video, but I don't know. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This was honestly so much fun to do. If you have not already, please like this video and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you guys in a few days with another video. Bye!